Hi, my name is Vanessa van Dijk, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can use Pyunkang Yul Essence Toner, which contains 90% of Astragalus membranaceus root extract, which is very well known in Chinese medicine. And it contains 90% of this root extract, which is made out of so many beneficial components. And the main ones would be hydration and soothing the skin. It has some anti-aging benefits as well as anti-inflammatory properties, which is great if you're suffering from blemish-prone skin to improve it over time. Now you can use this toner on all skin types, and it can be used daily in the morning and or evening. Now this toner can be used literally on its own because it's an essence toner, so the texture of it is a bit thicker, which depending on your overall skin needs, using it on its own is already more than enough, and then you do not need to continue with any other skincare products afterwards. However, depending on your overall skin concerns and your skin type, you can add additional products to your skincare routine. Just make sure that you're choosing the ones that are working well for your actual skin type and skin concerns. Now I have prepared for you a morning as well as evening skincare routine so that you can see the order of application visually and have an idea of what products you can choose depending on your skin concerns. Now in my examples, I kept my focus on example products where I know that most of you are working with the specific brands and what would actually work really well together with this specific toner. Now, of course, if you have other skin concerns, you can replace the treatment with what's working well for your actual skin needs. Those are just some examples. So I wanted to get started with the morning skincare routine. So we're going to get started with the first step, which is either just washing your face with water. If that's what you usually do, go ahead and do so, or use a gentle daily cleanser that's working well for your skin type and needs. Make sure that your cleanser does not irritate your skin nor dries out your skin in any way. Wash your face with your cleanser, rinse it off, pat the skin dry. Then immediately move on to the essence toner. Apply to the skin, leave it on the skin. And then you can already stop right there and just follow with sun protection afterwards. However, depending on your skin concerns, you may want to continue with other serums or treatments. For example, with the examples that you can see right here, I have picked ascorbic glucoside solution, alpha-butene or niacinamide. Those are all great brightening serums if you're experiencing, for example, dullness, or if you have like blemish-prone skin, or if you're battling with surface hyperpigmentation. Of course, if you just want to work with something hydrating afterwards, this can also be replaced. Then apply your treatment to the skin, leave it on the skin, and then follow on with a moisturizer if you should feel the need, and then work with sun protection afterwards. Or use a moisturizer that already contains SPF. Now, the toner itself does not make the skin sensitive to the sun, but if you're being concerned about like sun-damaged skin or experiencing more fine lines and wrinkles, you want to reduce it or prevent it as long as you can. Sun protection during daytime when being exposed to the sun is really important, so please do not forget this. When it comes to an evening skincare routine, you can follow the same concept just without the sun protection. Now, when it comes to the cleansing step, you may need to adjust it. If you're using, for example, Cosrx Aloe Sun Cream, the one that I have picked in my example, that one removes very easily, where you just can wash it off with your daily gentle cleanser. However, if you're using a sunscreen, that's really stubborn to remove. Now, most of the time, this would be mineral sunscreens. Then my best advice would be working with an oil or balm cleanser at first and then follow on with your daily gentle cleanser afterwards. You could do the same with, for example, micellar water and then your daily gentle cleanser, or use your daily gentle cleanser twice. Whatever method works the best for you, go ahead and do so. Just make sure that you can properly remove it from the skin, as well as your makeup if you have worn it throughout the day. Then rinse it off, pat the skin dry, and then move on again to the toner, then other treatments if you should feel the need. In the evening, you could, for example, also work with a retinol if you're concerned about signs of aging, and then you can follow on with a moisturizer if that's what you prefer to do. But it's also fine to just skip it and just use a toner on its own. Now, those are just examples. If you want to go over it in your own time, or you may want to like download it and set up a similar guide, then you can download them in the description box down below. But as of now, I want to keep my focus on the entire application. Now we are going to get started with the first step, which is washing your face. This can be done above the sink, or you can take the cleanser with you in the shower. Whatever is going to work best for you, go ahead and do so. There's no right and wrong. When using the cleanser in the shower, then just make sure to properly properly wash it off, and then once you're done in the shower, then you're going to continue with the rest of your skincare routine. So in this example, I'm going to use Cetaphil's Daily Facial Cleanser. That's just one example. If you prefer to use a different one, go ahead and do so. Just read on the back of the packaging on how you should properly use your cleanser. And in this example, I need to apply the cleanser on wet skin. So the first step that I'm going to do is now wetting my face, neck and hands with lukewarm water to warm water. And I'm going to blend the cleanser all over my face and neck on the wet skin. So let's go ahead and do this. So use about 1 to 2 pumps or a coin-size amount of your cleanser and then gently massage it all over. Make sure to not get it into your eyes nor into your mouth. So once you have massaged the cleanser all over your face and neck, now it's time to rinse it off again with lukewarm water to warm water. You can use a soft and fresh washcloth in between, which you're going to wet, and this can help you to remove the cleanser a bit better, especially when doing this above the sink or trying to remove your makeup as well as sunscreen from the skin. So now go ahead and take a fresh towel and pat the skin dry. So once you're done with the cleansing step, you can immediately move on to the next step, which is the application of the Pyunkang Yul Toner. Now you can either apply it with your hands, which I highly would recommend, or you can apply it with a cotton pad. Now when applying it with your hands, you can easily count the drops and dispense the drops in the palm of your hand, rub your hands together and then blend it all over. When applying it with your hands, use between 5 to 10 drops. Start off with 5 drops, see how far you can blend it, and if you still should feel the need, you can add more to it. But try to figure out what amount would be right for you, because it should be able to absorb into the skin. When applying it with a cotton pad, you need to use way more. I recommend using about a coin size amount without really counting the drops, because you need to make sure that you're using enough so that you can easily blend it all over. And make sure that you're not going to soak up the entire cotton pad, because then you're going to end up with too much. So more or less of that amount when using it on a cotton pad, so that you can evenly blend it all over. Now again, with a cotton pad, you're probably going to use more product as if you would apply it with your hands. And this is why I recommend using your hands for it, because it's not as water-like texture where it's too running that you cannot really hold it in your hands. So you can easily hold this toner in your hands, then rub your hands together and then blend it all over. When applying it to the skin, either with your hands or with a cotton pad, please make sure to not use it on top of your eyelids, and please make sure to not get it into your eyes nor into your mouth. So, and once you have evenly applied it all over, you're going to leave it on the skin. There's no need to wash it off. Now you can stop right here if you do not feel the need of adding anything else afterwards. Just please don't forget your sun protection during daytime. If you want to see how you can properly apply your sunscreen over your face, neck and décolletage, I have a specific video for you in the top right corner. Now, if you are now saying, well, I do need to use certain treatments because of my skin concerns, well then go ahead and do so. Just make sure that you're choosing the right ones for your needs. And this would be then the next step after you have applied the Essence Toner. Once you have applied your treatments to the skin, you're going to leave it on the skin. There's no need to wash it off. And then you can follow on with a moisturizer if you should feel the need. Now the moisturizer again is an optional step, since you're already working with an hydrating and soothing essence toner where this may not be needed. However, if you have a drier skin type or more dehydrated skin where you want to work with a moisturizer as well, go ahead and do so. Just make sure that it's working well for your skin type. So use about a bean size amount for your face and neck so that you can evenly apply a thin layer all over. Now the moisturizer that I have, for example, used right now is the Ordinary Natural Moisturizing Factors, which is a great moisturizer and simple moisturizer suitable for all skin types. Then rub your fingers together and evenly and gently blend it all over. So, and once you have applied your moisturizer all over, you're going to leave it on the skin. There's no need to wash it off. Now this can be the last step in your evening skincare routine. However, again, during daytime, you now would follow on with a regular sunscreen if you are not working with a moisturizer that already contains SPF. There's one more point that I do want to emphasize, where I do think that some confusion can occur, and this is, what if you're working with an exfoliating acid? Because an exfoliating acid can come in different versions. This can be an exfoliating acid toner or even a serum. With those two products, when working with an exfoliating acid toner or serum as well as the essence toner, either way is fine. Try out both, like order of application method, and see what's feeling the best for you and what's working the best for you, and based on that you can keep on going with this routine so that you have an idea of how you can work with it in case you do use an exfoliating acid product yourself as well. Now this is what I wanted to share with you on how you can properly use this essence toner and how you can add it to your skincare routine, or basically just use it on its own. If you enjoyed this video and you find it helpful, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up as well as share it. And if you now want to know more about skincare and how you can apply the different products, I have several videos for you on my YouTube channel, and I'm going to link some of them at the end of this video so that you can keep on watching. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon in the next one. Happy skincaring. Bye.